Hey everybody, it's Marissa from Aspiria Fitness Center. We're doing another 30-minute pregnancy / lower impact workout today. So we're just doing 30 minutes here. We are doing full body still. You want to grab yourself a mat, a stability ball, or something that you can put your back up onto for some glute bridges later. And then whatever weights you want to use. I have one heavier one that I'm going to use for a couple of exercises, and then some kind of like medium, lighter ones that I'll use for some of the other ones. So pick whatever you think is going to work for you, and let's go ahead and start warming up first. So we're going to go a couple rounds on our warm up, and 30 seconds about on each exercise for our warm up here. We're going to start with some inchworms. So I'm just going to have you start on the edge of your mat or wherever you're at. Keep those legs just a little bit straighter. Keep that back flat. We're hinging at those hips as we walk ourselves forward to that tall plank, and then you're going to walk yourself back up, keeping that core tight the entire time. So keep that going on those inchworms. We're going for 30 seconds. Getting a little bit of core here, getting a little bit of stretching, making sure that we are continuing to breathe as we are doing this, as we're going down and back up. Do one more, then we're going into some squats. So come up from that inchworm, you're going to get into stance about feet hip width apart. We are doing squat to a reach across. So go ahead and begin that with me. Squat as you're reaching across. You're utilizing that core to do that little bit of a twist. Good, if you haven't already, make sure that you set your watch. Just gonna go for a few more seconds here, and we're going to mobilize out those hips. 3, 2, 1, those legs come out wide, hands on those hips. You're gonna push your hip out to the side, come forward, other side, all the way around. We're doing some hip circles here, come back to the front, and alternate. Try to keep those legs just a little bit straighter. We are only moving at those hips, keeping those shoulders back. Make sure that you are not bending at your back to make this movement. You're just pushing those hips around. Do a couple more each way. Then we're going to be down on the floor for some down dog pedals. All right, down on the floor on your hands and your feet, butt up in the air. You're bringing one heel down at a time. Feel that really good stretch through those calves. We're going to finish this out and then do one more round of each. So we're going to be back at those inchworms here in about 10 seconds. Ready to start those inchworms here. 3, 2, 1. So I'm just going to walk myself back up where I was at. Deep breath in. All the way out to that plank. Engage that core and pull yourself back up. As always, I didn't mention it at the beginning, but if you are starting a new exercise routine or regimen, make sure that you consult your healthcare provider first. Good, 3, 2, 1, squat and reaches. Feet about hip width apart. Give me that good solid squat and reach up and across. As you're squatting, make sure that you are watching those knees. They're staying in line with the middle of that foot. Just a few more, then we're back to those hip circles. 3, 2, 1, feet out wide, hip circles. Out and around, up to the front to squeeze those glutes, and alternate. So part of the coming forward on these is squeezing those glutes. You're not just thrusting those hips forward, you're getting them forward by squeezing at those butt cheeks. That's gonna make sure that we're not using that low back or irritating that low back. On to down dog pedals here, 3, 2, 1. Finishing out that warm up. Keep those arms straight, chin tucked into your chest. Good, we're gonna go about 10 more seconds. Then we're gonna take a quick sip of water. Very good, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in. Go ahead and bring yourself up. I'm grabbing a quick sip and then we'll go over what we are doing next. All right, so up next we are having our weights. We're gonna go through full body rounds. So we'll go 3 rounds. We're gonna go about 45 seconds on for each exercise. We'll take about 15 seconds in between each exercise to rest, and that is dependent on you. I know I've lately been having to make a little bit more rest in between my exercises since I've gotten pregnant, so that's normal. Please don't push through if you start to feel dizzy or fatigued, extra, or super lightheaded. So feel your body out. First one we're gonna focus on core, so we're actually going to do bird dogs. This is gonna be down on all fours, and we're just doing one side at a time. So you'll do one side for 45 seconds, then the other side for another 45 seconds. So I'll let you know when we're switching on that, but you're gonna be on tabletop. I'm gonna take my right hand and my left leg, pull that belly button up towards your spine, and you are just pushing that heel backwards, pushing that hand forwards. And we are sticking on one side, so you'll just come down, try not to touch that floor, and back up. All right, so let's go ahead and get that 45 seconds started. I'll go through the rest of our exercises as we go along. All right, so here we go. Right hand, left leg, bird dog crunches, belly button up. 3, 2, and 1. If you want to go ahead and meet that elbow to your knee, if you feel like you can, then go ahead and do it. This is going to help work that core stability and that deep core strength that especially can be lost as we're carrying a child in our womb, or as we just live our sedentary lifestyle that we have here in America. Super important. Works what normal sit-ups and crunches cannot. We're gonna go about 10 more seconds. We're gonna take our rest, then we're gonna switch. Very good, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna take our 15 seconds rest. Then we'll go to the other side, which is gonna be that left hand, right leg. All right, same thing, let's get it going here. 3, 2, 1, go. Take it at the pace that you need. I do suggest taking it a little bit slower so that you can allow your body that time to work that stability. We're not just going too quick. You want to allow your muscles time to work and to think. Good, we're gonna go about 20 more seconds. Then we're gonna get up on our feet. Keep that arm straight that is supporting you. We'll go about 10 more seconds. Good, 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds. You're gonna get up on your feet. We are going to grab a weight. We are doing ground to overhead, so what that looks like, we are first going into a hinge, so we're just pushing that butt backwards while pulling that belly button up to support that low back. So push that butt backwards, keep those knees stable. You're gonna come up from there, squeeze those glutes, bicep curl, press straight up, all right? Excuse me. All right, so let's go ahead and begin this. Follow along, 45 seconds, grab your weight, 3, 2, 1. So as we hinge, we want to keep that weight in close. Go down until you feel that pull in your hamstrings. Come up and squeeze those glutes. Good. Even as you are bicep pulling and pressing, you want to keep those glutes squeezing. That's going to help support that low back and help you keep that core engaged. We're going to go about 10 more seconds. Then we are moving to just isolating on that bicep curl. 3, 2, 1. Bicep curl, you can either choose to alternate, so one at a time, or you're moving both at the same time. Here we go, shoulders back, elbows planted in those sides. I'm going to alternate, so here we go, one at a time. Make sure you're not coming all the way up to that shoulder. You want to come about 75% of the way, about 3/4, and then go back down. The slower you go, the more those muscles get to contract and work. It's more of that muscle that you're going to build. Just got about 10 seconds left. Up next, we're going to grab that stability ball. Or that bench or platform or chair that you have. 3, 2, 1. Grab that ball or whatever you have. You're going to put your upper back onto it. And you're going to grab a weight. I'm going to grab my heaviest here. Put it on your hip bones, and we are glute bridging this up. 3, 2, 1. Going down. Come up to squeeze those glutes. Try not to go down so far that you are actually hitting the floor. You don't want to hit the floor. You just want to keep that tension in those glutes. Come down, back up. Tuck that chin into your chest. Good. Toes are straight, knees are straight. 15 seconds. 5 seconds. Finish out. 3, 2, and 1. All right, go ahead and get up from there. We are doing shoulder presses. You can choose to do these seated. I'm going to sit on the stability ball, or you can do these standing, but just standard shoulder presses straight from that shoulder and up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Either way, whatever you are doing, you want to keep that belly button pulled in and those glutes squeezing just a little bit. Again, to support that low back and ensure that you're able to just focus on those shoulders. Halfway on that timer. Keep that chin tucked in, support the back of that head. – 12 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. We are going to stand up. We're going to finish out this round with some goblet squats. So you're going to hold that weight. You can either hold it up on your chest, like I'm going to do, or hold it down in between your legs. All right? Let's get it done. 3, 2, 1. Up, squeeze those glutes. Showing it from a different angle here. Down. Press that floor away as you are standing back up. So you're not just lifting, you are actively pushing that floor away, giving that sturdiness to those legs as you are pushing back up from that squat. Halfway on that timer. Pull that belly button in through your nose, out through your mouth. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to take a little bit of a rest. Grab your sip of water. Change your weight up if you need to or want to. We're going to be back down on the floor doing those bird dog crunches. Take about 30 more seconds on that rest. you're ready, go ahead and get yourself in position for those bird dogs. All right, we're gonna get started here. Remember, we're just doing one side for 45 seconds. Here, in 3, 2, and 1. Remember, we're not trying to touch the floor with those hands and those legs. We're trying to allow our body to work that balance and that core strength. Just pushing that hand forward, pushing that heel back. Keep it up. We're gonna go about 15 more seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Take that rest. Make sure that you keep it on your breathing and through your nose, out through your mouth. We're going to do the other side here, starting in about 7 seconds. So get in position, ready to switch. 3, 2, 1, go. Keep your head facing to the floor. Nice job. Halfway. Fifteen seconds. 10. 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in. We are standing up. We are doing ground to overheads with that hinge, bicep curl, press. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Feet about hip width apart, hinge, bicep curl, press. Feel free if you ever need to pause this, take a little bit longer of a rest, you absolutely can. Nice job. About 20 seconds left. Five seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Grab your weights for your bicep curls. Shoulders back, belly button in tight, elbows planted into those sides. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Remember to come up 75%, lengthen all the way back down. Do not let those elbows leave your side though. Way to keep it up. About 25 seconds left. Focus on the front of those arms there. Keep your mind on the muscle that you want to work. Seconds. We're going to move into those glute bridges next with that stability ball or that bench. So be ready for that. 3, 2, 1. All right, find that object that you're using for these glute bridges here. Get your feet firmly planted. Get that weight on your hips if you are using one. Toes forward, knees forward. 3, 2, and 1. Don't let that butt touch the floor. Keep a little bit of a squeeze in there, even as you're going down. As you are thrusting up, imagine like as you are squeezing up, you're shooting lasers out of the front of your knees. That tends to help me keep my focus and keep that sturdiness as you are bridging it up, so your knees aren't going all over the place. 10 seconds. Then we got shoulder press. 3, 2, and 1. All right, get where you want to be for that shoulder press. Whether that's seated on a stability ball, on the floor, or you are standing. Here we go. Weight on that shoulder. 3, 2, 1. Belly button in tight, hips tucked under. Focus on that weight touching your shoulder, pressing it back up. Good. In through your nose, out through your mouth. 15 seconds. Whew. 3, 2, 1. Relax that down. All right, we got squats. We are back to standing. Then we'll take another rest. Then we'll go through it one more time and we'll be done with our workout today. Here we go. Squats. 3, 2, and 1. Push that floor away. Twenty seconds. 10. 3, 2, 1. Put your weight down, grab yourself a drink. You're doing a great job. We're going to do one more round of each. If you feel like you want to go more rounds, you absolutely can. But for myself, going one more. Gonna hit it at that 30 minutes. All right. Let's go ahead, get back down on the floor. Ready for those bird dog crunches, just one more time. 45 on each side. Really honing in on that core stability. Get in position, pull that belly button up. Here we go, we are moving. 3, 2, 1, go. Take it nice and controlled. Keep that tight form. You got it. Try not to let that hand rest on the floor if you don't have to. 15 seconds. Good. 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds. Get that breath. Starting in 5. Switching sides. 3, 2, 1. Tuck that belly button up. Keep those hips tucked under so you're not hitting that low back, hitting those glutes and core more. 20 seconds. Five. Good. 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. We're moving back up on our feet. Grind over heads. And despite the name, you don't have to go all the way to the ground, just so you feel that pull in your hamstrings. Go ahead and get moving with me. Nice job. We just got 15 seconds. Three, two, and one. Bicep curls, isolating on those arms. Grab up your weight, get in that tall posture, shoulders back, elbows in those sides. 3, 2, 1. Either going both at the same time or isolating, alternating one at a time. Allows you to focus on each side just a little bit more. Nice job. Just keep that weight moving, 75%, all the way back down. 15 seconds left. We're moving back to that low body for those glute bridges. Good, 3, 2, 1. Glute bridges. Pick where you want to be. Grab the weight that you want. Get those feet nice and sturdy. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Shooting those lasers out of the front of our knees. Keeping that chin tucked towards your chest. Focus is on that rear end. 20 seconds. Ten, 3, 2, 1. Shoulder presses. Get where you want to be. Tuck those hips under. Pull that belly button in. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. This is another one. If you want to alternate one side at a time, you can. Nice job. 15 seconds left. Three, two, one. We got one more set of squats after this, then I'm going to give you a couple stretches, and we will be done for the day. Go ahead and grab up your weight that you're using for your squats. Get it where you want it to be. Pull that belly button in, feet about hip width apart. 3, 2, 1. Keep your full foot on the ground. You want that full support. Good, 10 seconds left. Three, 2, and 1. Way to finish that out. Let's start to stretch it out. First one, take that leg out wide, pull that belly button in, reaching down to one side, breath in, blow out, move to the other side. Deep breath in, bring yourself up to standing. Get your forearms behind your back. You're gonna open up that chest, tuck your chin down. This is a stretch for the front of those arms and that chest. Release, come across your chest, hold out that forearm, bring it across. Continue on that breathing. Relax and switch. Interlock those fingers, come up overhead, pull that belly button in, stretch out those shoulders and those triceps. Tuck that chin down. Deep breath in and relax that down. Finish out with whatever stretches that you would like. Thanks again for joining me for this workout, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.